morning, y'all. Welcome to Fall Farmathon episode 2. So harvest is here. We started harvest yesterday afternoon and it went really well. We got the dryer system fired up for the year, got it started going into the bin. We filled up the wet bin and called it a day. And yeah, it went well. So today we're going to have another full day of harvesting. We're going to go as long as we can before that wet bin gets filled up. Then we'll probably take a break, let the dryer catch up, and then go some more, refill the wet bin, and yeah, get as much done as we can and hope everything goes well. So before we got started with harvest this morning, we had a few things that needed to be done. We got an auger out, the truck loading auger, because we actually might just haul some corn right out of, after it dries, we might just load it onto a semi and haul a few loads because we don't have enough space over here for all of our corn. We have the big bin, but that is going to be filled with beans this year because that's the way that the ground that is in beans this year needs to go into the big bin. So, and also this corn needs to be dried, so it needs to go over here. So we don't actually have enough space in these bins for all of our corn. So we're going to probably just haul a few loads down right out of the field, so then that way we'll have enough space for the rest of our corn. I think that's the plan, if we can get a truck here and all that. So we got an auger out ready for that. We might be working on that this week. And then we dug potatoes. We had 4 rows of potatoes and they were all ready to go, so we dug those this morning, got them gathered up and put in storage for a little bit. So I took some footage of that and y'all can watch that. You can see we got a pretty nice crop of potatoes this year. They look really, really good. Some decent sized ones and then smaller ones too, which the smaller ones are really good. We can just, like, that one's a little bit big, but like these, you can just cook them whole and they are delicious, like green beans and stuff. So got all sorts of sizes and variety here, and yeah, pretty good crop. This one has a unique shape to it. Got done digging potatoes, that went well, and then Dad headed to the field and the combines. So we got Dad in the combine, Papa in the auger cart. It's pretty chill right now. The only equipment that's being ran is one auger cart and the combine. So there's not a lot going on. Once they get that load up here, I'm going to get the dryer started up, and that needs to get going for the day, so we'll get that going. And then that's about it. So we will see what happens today. Hopefully it's a good day and we can get a lot done. Okay, the auger cart just brought the first load of corn to the bin. So now that we have some corn in here, we can start the dryer filling up. We gotta turn all these off. Okay, and then turn this on. Okay, so we don't have any heat in here right now. We just have that wet auger running and filling the dryer up. Then once the dryer gets full, we can start heating things up and start actually drying. Alrighty, we got the dryer started, we got the wet bin about 1/3 of the way full, and then we took a lunch break. We're getting barn chores done, doing pig chores because we need to get those done today. And then we're gonna milk, and then we'll go back in and finish filling that bin up and be done for the day. So that's the plan. It's going good so far. Alright, we came down here to kind of check the quality behind the combine. So we're just gonna go through here. The cobs are getting cleaned off well. No kernels left on the cobs. And then if you look underneath this, there's just like a few kernels that you'll find scattered through here. That would be shattering, and there's really nothing we can do for that. And then if you look on top of it, there's nothing. So we're not losing any grain out the back, and it's looking good. Down here at the very corner of this field next to the creek, apparently the tile, if y'all remember when we put in this tile last fall, Dad was going by here and like it's out of the ground. How it somehow managed to work its way up out of the ground, we do not know, but it's just sitting here on top of the ground, which is not what we were expecting or wanted to find. But we're just down here right now to look and see how far up into the field it goes, maybe flag it. We don't have a lot of experience with this. I don't know how it ended up back on top of the ground, but here we are. We think, after investigating, that it might have been sticking out into the creek and then somehow doubled back on itself to where that went out of the field and it didn't actually come up. I don't know, it's kind of a weird situation.
It's just doubled back.
Yeah.
Can you hear us?
Here. Okay, after further investigation, it is indeed just doubled back on itself. We didn't know what we were dealing with here when Dad said that it looked like the tile had gone up to the top somehow, but it just come out of the ground right here, and then when it would go down to the creek, ending down there, it somehow worked its way all the way up, doubled back on itself, and ended up in the field up there. So we're gonna lay this back in the creek, and we'll get down here and re-dig it down a little bit and get it covered up good. You didn't damage it bad. What? It's just a little dented in there. It's okay. Let me get in here too. Got it replaced here. And there's the creek. We weren't exactly sure what to expect when we came down here, but that could have been much, much worse. So we got it out of the field for now, so it's not going to get damaged, and we'll get down here and just get that covered up sometime soon. Our bin is getting. Looking good. Eliza is riding in the combine with Dad right now, so we're giving her little kitten a run here. She is a feisty little cat. She's a fighter. And as you can probably tell by the barking coming from right outside, Belle is very, very jealous. We try hard to make sure that they both get attention and all that, but Belle is extremely jealous. Go take Dad a delivery now. Here's what the field is looking like. We've been doing quite a few end rows, getting that opened up, so then all we'll have left is a bunch of straight rows to go back and forth on. Okay, the next mission is we need to get the backpack leaf blower down so that we can use it to clean off the combine, because there is a... Hold on, Emma. There is definitely a fire hazard during harvest, especially corn harvest. Okay, I need to help her before she messes something up big time. Please record. Let me get up there. Get down. I'm good. I just need my handle.
I'm like the safest
I
person
can't
here.
even vlog around here because people start trying to drag off leaf blowers on top of themselves.
That one. Actually, both of them. They all do.
What about us?
You both do that. You both do dumb, crazy stuff. Oh, guys, let's just wait for Dad.
No.
I'm telling you, this is not going to end well.
Ladder, get up. Move it. Stand back there.
Here comes the short person. Let the short person do it. Oh, the short person got it.
Check the comments yet?
No, you're still short.
Maybe add something else in there.
You're pretty strong, but oh. At least I'm not as short.
You're shorter.
Exactly.
Anyways, as I was saying before Emma began trying to drag the leaf blower off onto her head, we got the backpack leaf blower out because we're going to use that throughout harvest to blow off the dust and chaff that gets on the combine, because there is a pretty big fire hazard, especially during corn harvest. If anything starts to get hot and that catches on fire very, very easily, all that chaff will catch on fire very easily. It does not take much for something to start rubbing, something to start getting hot, and you have a fire, which will spread extremely quickly in all that dry corn chaff. So we are keeping this out. We use this to blow out the engine compartment, blow the chaff off of the combine to try to minimize that fire hazard, that if something does start to get hot, then hopefully it will not have a bunch of corn chaff there to catch on fire immediately. So hopefully we can kind of minimize the fire hazard as much as possible. I'm gonna put this away. There we go. Against my better judgment, I am going to allow this crazy child to drive the four-wheeler up to put it away.
Look, I'm almost through.
And still crazy. Go slow. Look at this, a professional. Okay, the wet bin is full. The last signal thingamajiggy has tripped, so it is full. They got an auger cart load, and then that's gonna be it for today. So they'll fill up the gravity wagon and auger cart, and then they'll be done for the day, and we'll dry all of that through the night and be ready to go again tomorrow. So today's been a good day. Got quite a bit done, and things have gone pretty smoothly. I hope y'all enjoyed coming along